covering news where you live. This is 5 News at 5.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Erica Thomas.
And I'm Darren Bob. After almost a 2-week trial, a Benton County jury has sentenced Mauricio Torres to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
The same jury found him guilty of capital murder and first-degree battery late last week. 5 News reporter Catherine Gilker has been following this case and tells us what both sides had to say about the sentence. Catherine?
Darren and Erica, the jury came to a decision after deliberating for just an hour this morning, but they did spend all yesterday afternoon deliberating. The jury decided Mauricio Torres will spend the rest of his life in prison without the possibility of parole. This was the third time he has been convicted of capital murder for killing his 6-year-old son, Isaiah, back in March of 2015.
We will appeal this decision. This is not the right decision.
That was Mauricio Torres moments after he learned the jury spared his life but sentenced him to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Benton County prosecutor Nathan Smith was seeking the death penalty.
I believe and still believe that Mauricio Torres deserves the death penalty for the abuse, the torture, and the murder of his son. Ultimately, that is up to the jury. I'm disappointed in their verdict, but it is their verdict.
Torres had previously been convicted of capital murder and sentenced to death twice before, but the first conviction was overturned by the Arkansas Supreme Court, and the second was declared a mistrial. Torres' attorney, Jeff Rosenzweig, says the defense is happy with the sentence given to their client.
We're very gratified by the jury's decision. We know they worked hard at coming to their conclusion. We worked hard, the prosecutors worked hard, and we're just very gratified it came out this way.
Smith believes the jury was 9-3 for the death penalty. He says his office will never seek the death penalty if they do not believe it is the absolute right punishment.
I believed it when we prosecuted the case. I still believe it, but our system is that I don't get to give it to a defendant. A jury can do that. What I was committed to, I just think for me personally, I could never be the one to sign my name and give life without parole to Mauricio Torres.
Torres' attorneys do plan to file an appeal of his conviction. Rosenzweig says certain members of the jury credited the defense's evidence and arguments.
Of course, you never know what particular pieces of evidence are going to affect the thinking of a particular person. So we just presented everything we had, and some of it struck home with some people.
The jury also gave Torres the maximum sentence for the battery and first-degree conviction, which is 20 years in prison. Catherine Gilker, 5 News.